I got you on my mind. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. I got you.
Hey y'all, welcome to the video and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Tempest and thank y'all so much for being here. It is Saturday. I have no idea what date it is, honestly. I think it's like the 14th. Yeah, we'll say that. Saturday, June 14th, and hopefully I'm right. But I decided to go ahead and start this vlog because I've got quite a few things to do today. This is gonna be another weekly vlog, just kind of spending a few days with me. Today, honestly, the theme is resetting because I've got some grocery shopping I need to do. I also need to go do some like home shopping because we need laundry detergent, fabric softener, that type of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I usually try to make it over to Dollar General on Saturdays because they always have the best coupons. Like, that is truly a life hack, getting your household stuff from Dollar General, because they always have so many coupons. So I'm able to kind of buy stuff in bulk and stock up. So I try to go most Saturdays just to kind of make sure that we always have some stuff in stock. But at this point we're running low, so we're gonna go over there as well. And then I don't really know what else I'm gonna get into today. I know I need to pick up a little bit and pick up around the house just a tad bit. Just a couple things that are kind of out of place that are bugging me a little bit, but that's pretty much it. It's gonna be a nice chill Saturday. It was a longer week, so I really just want to take it easy this weekend and chill and catch up on my shows. I am like 6 or 7 episodes behind on Love Island, and honestly that's the way that I like to keep it because I like to have a lot of episodes to watch like at one time. So I try to let them pile up as much as I can. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and watch those tonight. And then tomorrow is gonna be pretty much the same. Pretty much just kind of chilling around. I am gonna make a nice Sunday dinner. That is something that I love to do every single week. I just feel like Sunday dinner from childhood even to now has been just something so important to me. So I try to do something a little bit more involved than like a typical weekday dinner on Sundays. So we're gonna make a nice Sunday dinner tomorrow. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice cute weekend, getting stuff together, making sure that we're good to go for the week. So nothing too crazy though. We don't really plan on going out or doing anything special. We did go to dinner last night with some friends, but other than that, we honestly are planning to stay in most of the weekend. So I just woke up this morning, took it slow, and I am almost dressed. I'm just kind of finishing my face and my skincare. And once I get done with this, we're gonna go ahead and head out the door. So this is everything that I got. We got 2 of these huge gain pods, and then I also got some of the scent boosters, 3 of the dryer sheets, 2 of these fabric softeners, some trash bags, and some Pine Sol. I don't necessarily need all this stuff right now, but we are moving in a couple months, so I'm trying to go ahead and start stocking up and, you know, put everything in storage that we're gonna need for the new house. All right, y'all, I'm out of there. We ended up spending $50 on all of that stuff, and I think that's really, really good. Like, I think I saved like $20 in coupons, so I just love coming to Dollar General to get like all of my household stuff. I like to save money on the stuff that I don't necessarily want to buy, but you know, you kind of have to, so that I can actually spend money on the stuff I want to buy, like clothes and shoes and purses and fragrances and makeup and all of that. So I love coming here every so often. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff that we're gonna be able to stock up on, put some in storage for our new home. So I'm a planner. I'm somebody who likes to be proactive and just kind of get stuff done. So every single time we've moved, whether it was state to state or just within the same city, I've made sure that we had storage of household stuff, furniture, everything just ready to go for us to move. So that's exactly what I'm doing this time. So I'm gonna go and get some storage containers from Target probably in a couple weeks and start filling those up, so that we can literally just be moving these totes out whenever it's time to go. It's full of paper towels, toilet paper, detergent, soap, all of that. Like we won't have to buy that for at least the first couple months that we are in our new house. So that's what I always try to do whenever we move, just to kind of keep us nice and prepared, so we don't have to, you know, spend money on other things, because we're obviously going to be spending money on, you know, being able to move in, and then also you know, new furniture and stuff. So it's just good to start planning early. But yeah, I'm about to go over to Walmart now. It is so hot out here. Like I didn't know it was this hot out here outside today. I wore sweats, so probably shouldn't have did that, but oh well, we're here now. So about to head over to Walmart to get some groceries. I'm gonna try to stay under like $150 today. That's the goal. But I've noticed since we started eating healthier that it's like impossible to be under $150 for us, because I try to do at least 5 or 6 dinners. Like honestly, we don't eat out at all, so it's like I'm cooking dinner every single day, we're making lunch, we're making breakfast, like all of that every single day. So, you know, things go quickly. So I usually try to plan out like a little menu and stuff. So I already did that. So I know exactly what I need to get from the store. So yeah, hopefully Walmart's not too busy. Because honestly, I'm ready to get home. I'm going to have to clean out the fridge. I'm going to have to, you know, put all these groceries up. Thankfully, I picked up the house a bit yesterday, so it doesn't really need too much done. I'm just going to tidy up. Get it smelling nice and good, so that we can just kind of chill for the rest of the day. So let's head on over to Walmart. I want to try to do a homemade strawberry lemonade this week, so I grabbed some strawberries and a bunch of lemons, and then we're just gonna get some sugar, and that honestly should be all that I need for that. We have been loving making adult Lunchables, so I get these turkey pepperonis, and then we also get like the cube cheese, and then some crackers, and it's perfect. I didn't get this stuff for that.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe. I got you on my side. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Only shake your presence, always so potent around me. I look like sunshine and wind. I smell like success and victory. You know I'm made in his image. Righteous genetics, I got it. To prove it that this is my shot. I got you on my mind. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. I got you on my side. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Who gon' stand against me? Who gon' win against the views all around me? I got you again. Been drowning mountains in the sea.
Alright, y'all, I got everything put up in the house, and kind of picked up a bit and made sure that things were together. So I'm headed over to Chipotle to get some lunch. My husband had said that he wanted Chipotle today, which I really don't want, but I'm gonna give it a try. Chipotle is just very hit or miss for me. Like, I'll have it 1 month and it'll be good, and so I'll get it, and then it's just bad one time, and then I'll just take like a couple months off again. So, but we are going to give it a try today. I honestly am like really tired right now. I don't know. I think I woke up too early. Like, it's Saturday morning and I've been up since like 7. Like, girl, what are you doing? So I think I'm probably gonna eat lunch and honestly take a nap. Like, I deserve that. So probably gonna take a nap, and then whenever I wake up, I'm gonna catch up on Love Island. I don't know if y'all's man watches Love Island with y'all, but my husband loves all of these dating and love shows that I watch. So I am so grateful for that, because we're going to spend literally the rest of the day probably just chilling on the couch watching Love Island. So I'm super excited. super excited for that. But yeah, like I said, not too much on the agenda. I really don't try to overcrowd my weekends, because at the end of the day, it is, you know, like your break from work, your rest and stuff. So I am gonna go ahead and pick up some lunch. We're gonna chill, and yeah, I will see y'all when I see y'all.
place that raised me. And if it's okay, I'll just say that I was struggling. All the memories, they took me back. Oh, yeah. Now I've had pain and I've had so much sorrow, but I've had hope and the joy of tomorrow. I've had pain and I've had so much sorrow, but I've had hope and the joy.
Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday and I have been taking it so slow this morning. I really don't think it's morning anymore. I think it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But I got up this morning and just kind of took it slow. I had a really nice morning. Me and my husband just kind of vibed. We went to the gym. We came back home, made a nice breakfast, made some pancakes and bacon, some eggs, chilled and watched a couple shows and stuff. So now I'm just kind of about to get up and kind of get my day started. I don't have a lot I want to do today, but I do want to go over to Barnes & Noble. Actually, I want to go get a couple of new books because we are going on a trip soon, and that is like a 4-hour flight. I think to Arizona is like 4.5 hours or something from here, from Charlotte. So I want to get some books for the flight, but I want to get some books also because I just enjoy reading books. I have been stuck on Colleen Hoover. I want to get into Kennedy Ryan. I bought one of her books as well, so I might get another one of hers too. And then I might get another Colleen Hoover book. I've heard November 9th is really good. So if you read any sort of books, please let me know if you have any recommendations as well. Those are the type of books that I like. I like romance. I like you know, stuff that can get a little risque. I like that kind of stuff too, but I also like some type of fiction as well. So, well, obviously that's fiction too, but I like more fictional books that are sort of like Hunger Games or The Maze Runner, or you know, stuff like that. That's really what I like. So I'm definitely a book reader. I think into adulthood I started to kind of get away from it a bit, but I think I've kind of started to like develop my love for books again. So that's just the best thing ever. So yeah, we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble. I just want to take a look around and see if I want to get a couple new books. And then I also need to run over to Home Goods. I'm only in there for one thing in particular. I'm going in there to find a glass pitcher because I want to make some homemade strawberry lemonade. I am going to look around a little bit just to see, you know, what else they may have for the summertime, any other like home decor and stuff that I might want to get. And so yeah, we'll kind of dive a little bit more into that later on, but for now we are going to head to Home Goods and to Barnes & Noble. But yeah, for the rest of the day, I honestly don't have too much planned. I like to make sure that my Sundays are being spent with God and also with my husband, so we won't do too much after that. This week in particular, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm not sure what it's going to look like just yet. I know I need to do some planning. I need to do some content planning for the month. I also need to plan out, I have a couple of brand deals and things going on, so I'll talk to you a little bit more about that later on as well. And then I'm going to also try to continue to plan out our trip here to Arizona because it is officially in less than 2 weeks. So I need to go ahead and start planning our itinerary and kind of getting everything booked and everything settled. So we're going to dive into that later on as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get dressed and head out. All right, y'all, this is the outfit of the day. I just threw on this cute little black jacket. It's like a Lululemon dupe. I think I got this from like TikTok shop. And then I threw on these cute little workout shorts and then my Nike Vomeros. And then I just threw my little Lululemon bag that I'm just gonna carry. But yeah, something pretty cute, simple. Like I said, just running a couple places and then we're coming back home. So nothing too crazy.
Hi, yeah, I have a mobile order.
You can pull it up.
Okay, thank you.
What I roll the window back up for? When I tell y'all these things are so good, like I'm so glad they brought these back for the summer. Like delicious. Okay, I'm pretty much just looking for a standard type of picture. I don't like this though. This isn't bad. It has a lot of space too. Kind of feels plasticky though. I don't think this one's big enough. This might be the best one I can find, so I'm just gonna grab this one for now. I'm over in the lamps because, I don't know, I just have a thing for lamps. But I ended up picking up a laundry basket. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. But it is this wash and dry. It just says wash and dry on the front, but it's super, super cute, pretty deep. I actually got one the last time I was here, but I didn't get two. I only got one and I should have got two. And this was actually like one of the last ones left. So hopefully that's the same size as the one that I got because they have a couple sizes. So I'm hoping that it's the same one. And whenever I get home, I'm gonna try to match it up and hopefully it's good because they have no more. I swear every time I come in here they have so many cute glasses that I just have to get. Do these not give anthro? These are cute. Wait a minute. is these. I have to get these. It just started like torrential downpouring when I was in the store, which is like crazy because there was no rain in the forecast. Like, what is going on? My apologies, y'all went dead on me when I walked out of TJ Maxx, but that's okay. We got some new stuff. I did bring this book over, however, before I show y'all the new stuff that I have not read just yet, obviously. This book right here, I brought this over for this specific reason because I want to talk about this book, okay? Colleen Hoover, this is the book that made me fall in love with her. Like, Ugly Love is, like, this will be one of my all-time favorite books, I fear. Like, I love this book down. And I think I might reread it soon, actually. This book is just, it's so good. It's so good. If you have not read this book and you enjoy Colleen Hoover, you enjoy Kennedy Ryan, you will like this book, I promise you. Ugly Love, Colleen Hoover, I'm telling you, read it, okay? Read it. But yeah, we have a Kennedy Ryan book. This will be my first. Before I let go, I hope this is the first one. I don't know. I honestly didn't do my research like I should have. So I'm not sure if this is the first installment of this series. I think it is. It says their love was supposed to last forever, but when life delivered blow after devastating blow, Yasmin and Josiah Wade found that love alone couldn't solve or save everything. It couldn't save their marriage. Yasmin wasn't prepared for how her life fell apart, but she's finally starting to find joy again. She and Josiah have found a new rhythm, co-parenting their 2 kids and running a thriving business together. Yet, like magnets, they're always drawn back to each other, and now they're beginning to wonder if they're... oh my gosh, it's not so good. Now they're ready to wonder if they're truly ready to let go of everything they once had. Soon, one stolen kiss leads to another, and then more. It's hot, it's illicit, it's all good until old wounds reopen. Is it too late for them to find forever, or could they be even better the second time around? This is about to be good. I know it is. Because this is the blacks. This is about to be good. That's about to be good. And then I got Verity as well by Colleen Hoover. This one I have heard mixed reviews on. But whenever I was on Instagram, Threads, or whatever, trying to figure out the best books, I got a lot of recommendations for this one. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I still want to get November 9th. I'll probably get that one soon as well. But I want to read Verity first. They say Verity is a bit different than the rest of the books. In that it is not really just like love, it's more like a thriller. So I'm super excited to see what this one is about. Synopsis for this one says, Lowen Ashley is a struggling writer on the brink of financial ruin when she accepts the job offer of a lifetime. Jeremy Crawford, husband of best-selling author Verity Crawford. Okay, so Verity is the girl's name. Okay, so husband of best-selling author Verity Crawford has hired Lowen to complete the remaining books in a successful series his injured wife is unable to finish. Lowen arrives at the Crawford home ready to sort through years of Verity's notes and outlines, hoping to find enough material to get her started. What Lowen doesn't expect to uncover in the chaotic office is an unfinished autobiography Verity never intended for anyone to read. Page after page of bone-chilling admissions, including Verity's recollection of the night her family was forever altered. Lowen decides to keep the manuscript hidden from Jeremy, knowing its contents could devastate the already grieving father. But as Lowen's feelings for Jeremy begin to intensify, she recognizes all the ways she could benefit if he were to read his wife's words. After all, no matter how devoted Jeremy is to his injured wife, a truth this horrifying would make it impossible for him to continue loving her. A standalone romantic thriller from #1 New York Times bestselling author Colleen Hoover. That's different. That's very different than her normal books. I'm conflicted. I don't know. We're gonna read it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna read Before I Let Go first, and then after that we're gonna come back to Verity. Because Before I Let Go, I feel like right now for what I'm hoping for, sounds a tad bit better. And then we're gonna come back to Verity, but I heard Verity is really good too. So I'm excited. I'm super, super excited for both of these 2 books. Like I said, I'll probably go back and get November 9th as well by Colleen Hoover. And then hopefully I'll get some more Kennedy Ryan books. I've heard so many good things about her too. So like I said though, please leave your recommendations in the comments. I would love to know. I mean, there's, you know, endless amount of books that I can get and I can read. So please, if you have recommendations, please let me know. And if you haven't read any of these, especially Ugly Love, get it. Ugly Love is so good. I promise you, I will not let you down. Ugly Love is like that, okay? out of the shower and feeling amazing, but I want to show y'all my current moisturizing lineup. So I have eczema, and previously I was using Nivea lotion, and I just don't feel like it was getting the job done. It's really, really thin. So when I was at Target last time doing some hygiene shopping, I decided to pick up this Aveeno, and I think this is just a regular daily moisturizing lotion, but it says it intensely nourishes dry skin, and it absolutely does. So this has been my go-to lately. It doesn't feel weird. It feels thick enough, but not too thick. Like, it just keeps me moisturized all day long. And then to lock that in, I also go in with their body mist, body oil mist. This combination, like together, like the lotion is it's thick, but it's not too thick to where it feels like it's not too thick, okay? It doesn't feel like some body butters that are like thicker. It still feels like a lotion, but it feels nice and smooth. And this is the type of hydration that I need all over my skin, especially having eczema, and especially because I just want to stay hydrated. I don't nobody want to be ashy anyway. So this stuff is amazing. Like, let me see if you can see. Don't mind the tan from my Apple Watch, but but yeah, y'all, like my skin is nice and nourished and moisturized, and I love it. What's up, y'all? It is Monday, so that means I have been working. Gotta do what we gotta do, but I'm trying to sit here and kind of think about what I want to do today. I really put on this hoodie, and I put on some cute little like biker shorts because I honestly don't plan on going anywhere. I really plan on restarting Criminal Minds. I told myself that I wanted to start all the way from season 1 because I was somebody who watched Criminal Minds when it came on TV, but I never actually like watched it like in order. I just kind of watched whatever random episodes came on TV. So I'm like, you know what? It would be amazing if I went back in time to like season 1 and just watched it from season 1 on. And it might take me like an entire year to go through that many episodes. Like, I did not know there were so many episodes, which I actually appreciate because we don't get that from shows anymore. So I am gonna start that today. So this house is a little dark today because I made sure I didn't open no blinds or nothing because y'all, I am a scaredy cat, okay? And I get a little nervous. I get a little scared, especially watching Criminal Minds. So hopefully none of the episodes spook me out or anything. But I feel like that would be something cool to do today while I'm working. That's one of the perks of working from home, is just being able to kind of set your own scene and obviously get my work done, but still, you know, watch something from every now and then. So I'm gonna chill, watch Criminal Minds. I'm going to continue to read this, but this is kind of something I do when I get off of work to actually like relax my mind and stuff, is read. So until then, like I said, we're gonna be watching Criminal Minds. I think my husband is coming home for lunch today, so I have no idea what I'm gonna eat for lunch. It's almost lunchtime, actually. It's like 12:44. So I'll probably take lunch in about an hour or two. I don't usually take lunch too early. I am somebody who likes to take lunch later in the day to where I don't have, you know, a whole lot of time left when I get done. So that's what I typically do. So I'm probably gonna chill for a little while, and then I told y'all yesterday, I think I need to do some content planning bad because I really don't know what I want to post this week. I don't know what I want to record for you guys, for YouTube, but also for TikTok, for Instagram. I don't really know what I'm doing. I also need to edit my brand kit or my media kit a little bit more. I need to kind of update it, and I don't know. I just kind of want to haul, like I want to redo all of my stuff. I don't know. I want a new color scheme. I want a new theme. So I'm like trying to consider if I want to outsource to like a graphic designer or somebody, or if I just want to do it myself. I honestly might just hire a graphic designer because it's just, why not get somebody that's a professional at it instead of me having to sit down and do it. But I need to get some updated headshots too. So on our vacation, when we go to Scottsdale in a couple weeks, I am going to try to get some good photos and stuff that I can add to my portfolio because my photos are so behind. Like, I take photos, but I don't take photos like that I could use for my media kit or website or all of that. So I want to try to be better about having more of those, like professional headshots and professional captures and stuff like that, just to kind of showcase who I am. So I'm gonna try to do that as well. That's kind of what I'm struggling with right now. Like, I'm happy with my brand, I'm happy with the content I post, but I want to be happy with the graphics that go along with it and kind of like my theme and stuff. I think it needs tweaked a little bit. So I'm gonna try to do that soon, but we're gonna at least content plan for today, kind of plan out the calendar. And I think that just really helps me too. And I need to kind of organize my brand deals and partnerships. I like to organize them based off of on my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet with all of the different partnerships on there. Those are active, done, pending, whatever they are. First of all, as record for like my taxes and things like that. But second of all, so that I have notice of, you know, what's going on, what's due, what's been paid, what's not paid, what invoices are out, all that type of stuff. And I think I actually want to merge that into QuickBooks instead, because right now I'm using my own Google Sheet, but honestly, I think I want to merge it into QuickBooks. So I'm going to take a look at that and see if I want to do that, go that route as well. So I don't know, I'm just kind of in a season right now. I just kind of want to make sure everything is as organized as possible and it looks as good as possible. I'm just trying to kind of fine tune everything because I'm in a good rhythm with my content. I'm in a good rhythm with partnerships and opportunities and stuff. And so I'm just kind of looking for other ways that I can fine tune and stand out a little bit more and make stuff look as good as possible. So we're gonna content plan a bit today as well, but that's pretty much it, I believe. Hopefully it works out. I'm excited to see what's gonna come of it, and I'm excited to tell you a little bit more about my journey in content creation, because I'm not somebody who is very outgoing, like in terms of information. Like, I don't share a lot about business or finances. Those things are just off the table for me, but I will talk a little bit more about my journey, any tips and tricks that I have. I'm not someone who gives tips or tricks either, because I really think that it's God's favor. If God has placed it on your life in terms of whatever lane that it may be in content creating or influencing, I believe it's God's favor that can take you there. It's God's favor that has brought me here. No tips or tricks are going to be able to help you if that's not what God has placed in your life. So it's not me who got myself here, it's God. And it's not me who's going to get myself to the next level, it's God as well, and it's his favor. So that's why I don't typically talk about content in general, because this is not me, this is God. This is something that he has ordained for me to do in this season. It doesn't mean that it's supposed to be, you know, something that I do for the rest of my life. It doesn't mean that I'll be doing it next week. I don't know. I go wherever God leads me to go, and right now he has me here, so that's where I will be. But yeah, I will see y'all in a minute. So I'm gonna get some work done. Going to, like I said, do some binge watching of Criminal Minds and just kind of take it easy today. It's Monday, child. But my boss just let us know that we're off on Thursday for Juneteenth, and we thank God for that. Amen. So I will be celebrating that all day as well. And I'll see y'all in a minute. So right now, I wouldn't say I really have too much of a planning system or anything that I really do week to week that helps me stay organized with content. So I think that's really the problem. Like, and I'm not saying that I'm not organized or I don't plan out my content, because you can't post every single day and not have something planned. So I usually will plan it out, but I'll kind of like put in my phone any sort of ideas that I have, or like for the week I'll kind of write down, I wanted to record this, I want to record this, record that, and somehow it all comes together. But honestly, I want to do something that's a little more responsible, something that's just a little more involved than what I'm doing right now. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm on Canva trying to search for the right template. So I'm just gonna search content calendar, and we'll see what comes up. Okay, we got some hits. This one is cute. I like this one already. I like that. Let me see. It's giving very aesthetic, but I do like this one too. This one looks like my style. Okay, let's see what else. That one's cute too. I don't know. I'm not about to sit here and take forever, because every option that I see, I'll be like, ooh, that's cute. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, that's cute. And then I'm going to be here for like the next 2 hours. So I'm about to just use this one that I see here. I don't know if, should I use the light or the dark one? I think it's going to be 2 of them on here, yeah. Oh, this is the whole year. Oh, I only need this month to month. So let's look at June. June is honestly almost done. So we're gonna get a couple things on here, but like I said, the month is almost out. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be putting on here for real. All right, so June. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put like my content types over here, I guess. Social media, podcast, case study, interview. Okay, I don't do all of this. So let's just do TikTok. And Instagram. And I'm gonna do YouTube and YouTube Shorts. Just so I have those separate. We'll do YT. Oh wait, I put YouTube Shorts up here, didn't I? And then we'll do brand partnership. And honestly, what else would I put? I honestly don't think there's anything else I need to put on here. Yeah, that should be good enough. So then for platforms, we'll do TikTok and purple. We'll do IG in blue. Oh wait, I think I did this wrong, y'all. I think up here I was supposed to put the type. Yeah, it literally says type. I'm slow. Okay, so let me move these up. Because I only actually have like 4 content type or 3 content types. So it's just gonna be video, brand partnership, and invoice. Video, brand partnership, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So far, pretty much what I'm doing is putting each thing that's due on what day, and then I'm putting the corresponding color. So like this is IG, which means I have a brand partnership due on Instagram, and then this is invoice due, and this is with a brand. That's what I put yellow for, so I know that an invoice is due by a brand to me. And then I just put video for all of these, and I'm gonna put like which platform it's gonna be on and what type of video it is. The way that I just discovered that this calendar is from 2024, so I had to go in and like adjust all the dates before I did all of the points and everything, but it looks pretty good. I'm gonna kind of take my time and fill it out the way that I want to fill it out before I actually, you know, download it and stuff and kind of have it in my phone and on my computer and all of that. And then I'm gonna kind of import everything into my Outlook calendar as well, because I do use Outlook and I like the way that it kind of seamlessly goes with one another. And then I'll import that into my Google Calendar. I'm a very organized person. I don't play about organization and planning, okay? So I have a lot of different calendars, a lot of different systems I use, but they all kind of coincide together. And I'm also gonna, like I told y'all, I'm gonna check out QuickBooks. I think later down the line, I wanna kind of take a look at that. So if you use QuickBooks for anything, if you're self-employed, if you also do content, please let me know. I really wanna know your review on it, just to see if it's gonna help with, you know, kind of merging invoices and merging calendars and all that type of stuff, especially for tax purposes. I really want to know, because tax season for the last 2 years has been brutal, just doing content. So yeah, it has not been easy, but I have been doing content now. I'll say for the last 2 years, posting consistently. I'll say at least since August of last year, July of last year. I had my first collaboration, I think, in August of last year. So yeah, it's been a little while. So it's been I'll say a year that I have been actively, you know, being an actual content creator and actually fulfilling what I felt like I always wanted to do. I think one of the keys too about content creating is to find your thing. Like, you can't copy anybody else, first of all, and there's a lot of that, but we won't get into that. You can't copy anybody else's, you can't live anybody else's life. But another thing that is important and is the key to being consistent is finding content that you can make quickly, you can make efficiently, and that seamlessly fits into your life. Don't do anything that you have to go too far to do. Like, I make content. I love morning and evening routines because I have them every single day. I love cooking and cleaning vlogs because I do them every single day. I love vlogs about my daily life because that's what I live. So I knew I never wanted to be known for like quick and fast and efficient editing, or these over the top edits, or travel or whatever, because it's like I don't always have time for that. And so as somebody with a 9-to-5, as somebody who's also a creator, as somebody who also does UGC and influencer marketing, and has a husband and has to live a life myself, it's like I knew I didn't have time for that. So I wanted to create content that I could sustain, and that I could also make sure that I was able to post every single day. And so that's something that I just always pride myself almost finding my own lane. And you really have to find your own lane. I think also you have to showcase yourself, and you have to showcase yourself in the light that you wouldn't be seen in, because the internet is going to pick you apart any daggone way. So be the best version of you that you can possibly be. But like I said prior, if you don't have God's favor, you don't have anything. So the first thing you want to do is pray and confirm that that is what God has led you to do, and make sure that God's grace is over you. If this is just not the activity that God has called you to do, there's so many other things in the world. And so I'm just blessed that he's chosen me to be able to do this right now. And like I said, he may change he may have something else for me next week, and that's fine. I will go wherever God has me. But favor has taken me as far as it's been. It is June, and I've made almost half of my yearly salary from work. And I make more than I make at my job most months doing this. So there's absolutely money to be made, but more importantly for me, there's fun to be had. And I don't do this for the money. There was so long that I wasn't making anything. So I don't do it for the money. I'm not monetized on YouTube either yet, but we'll get there. So I think I'm halfway to my watch hours, but we'll get there. So I'm just focused on building a community, and that's what I did first, and that's what I will continue to do. I don't care about followers. I don't care about these sort of opportunities. I know that they will come with the favor that God has on me. So I never worry or stress about any of that, because at the end of the day, I love my career. I love being in HR. I love being an HR professional. I love everything that I do. So I love my husband. I love his job. He doesn't want me to work. So it's like, either way, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good because God's hand is on my life. But if I can do something that I love and that I enjoy doing, then that's even better. So I always just say, have fun with it. Do what you do. But do you the best way that you can possibly do you, because nobody else can be you. But, you know, copying people is not the way. Doing something that you haven't talked to God about or gotten God's blessing for isn't the way either. You'll never be successful in that. But yeah, it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's amazing. It truly is. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'll see y'all soon though, because like I said, I'm gonna be off on Thursday, and then we're gonna do so we'll probably start our weekend early and do kind of like a little weekend vlog. So I will see y'all soon. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and all of my socials are always down below if you want to follow me on everything else. But I will see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all. Bye.